Hello and welcome to the Gamers. Today we are discussing a fraught topic, and that is Xbox One versus PS4.
We have taken a while to bring you this video because we wanted to get all the information we possibly could.
Because more has been slowly coming out.
And wait to, it's a couple of months until they release. So.
Yeah, so we're getting towards that kind of, we're kind of getting there now. And so we thought we'd start off with the most simple thing, and that's probably the date.
Yeah, the release date. Okay, so the release date for the PS4 in the UK is November 29th. In Japan, it's like 3 months after.
So January 2014.
And I checked this, and I was like, why in Japan? Because Sony does so well in Japan, and it's because of that reason they've got to make so many more consoles.
They don't want to let most people down by saying, well, we've run out, basically.
Yeah, so
but America's going to get it first, I think, like November 14th.
Yeah, 14th.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And Xbox, we still haven't got a definite release date.
No, they said mid-November for a while, but I think the PS4 will be out first, so I'm going
early December, I'd say.
Early December, yeah.
Probably, I bet you, I would not be surprised if they come out a few days apart from each other.
Probably.
So yeah, I would not be surprised. Next most important thing, price.
Price, okay. In dollars, PS4 $399.
Yep.
Which is £350.
We're not sure how much in yen or in other Asian currencies.
£350 in the UK.
Compare that to the Xbox 429 in the UK. And
And what's that in dollars? 459 or something?
Maybe something like 469. It could even be a bit higher, 479.
Yeah, so PS4 has the Xbox One there on price.
Yeah. We'll get to reasons as to maybe why it costs more. Whether rightly or wrongly it costs more, but I'm sure Xbox will say, well, it costs more because of. But we'll get to that. I think anything, maybe specs?
Specs? I'll leave this to Simon.
But Xbox One for the first time, so Xbox has a Blu-ray. So that's perhaps another reason why they had to pay a bit more money, was because they had to actually buy the Blu-rays off Sony, which didn't exactly help them, but they have to, because that's what everything runs on now, anything modern Blu-rays. Both the consoles do have an 8-core processor. They both have 8 gig of what is basically RAM, but it's not RAM. Anyone out there who kind of knows what I mean by that. But I don't know how this works, but basically the PlayStation uses its processor more wisely.
The PS4 is
meant to be more powerful. Even though technically what they've actually got is exactly the same, there must be something about the way it's made or about its components that just make it faster.
They've both got 500 GB hard drives.
But one is removable, that is the PlayStation. Which will be important because
yes,
it's going to be the generation of consoles where you've probably got your entire movie library and music library on your console.
Yeah.
And but we're going to see people maybe have maybe 2 hard drives for PlayStation, and for Xbox, what's going to happen? But here comes another spec about the Xbox: is it does have unlimited cloud storage.
Yes.
Which is we're not sure how big unlimited is, but it does have unlimited. So we'll have to see how that works.
The PS4's a lot lighter and much smaller than the Xbox One.
Yeah, that's on like a style kind of basis.
Yeah, so if you start or you wanted to take it.
I think it was more stylish anyway, but that's just personal opinion. More specs about them. Oh, well, obviously, I think we should actually get on to this. Xbox obviously used to have DRM, which is like you had to be online. They used to have the used game policy, but they have reverted all of those, and so now.
Thank God.
So now you can buy used games, you can sell used games, and you don't have to be hooked up online. That will be a day one update.
Yes.
So on day one, you'll already get an update with Xbox One.
So the Kinect no longer has to be turned on.
Kinect no longer has to be turned on, and that's a point we should probably get onto as well. Is the Kinect is being shit with the Xbox One?
Yes.
Perhaps a small reason as to why it's more expensive.
I
Whether
think
that's rightly or wrongly is your decision.
It would have made sense for them to have 2 editions.
Yes, the non and with and without Kinect, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be getting it, but say for someone who'd be like, okay, Xbox One, I'm sure plenty of people would prefer to play less and not get it.
Well, what if you've already got the 360 version of the Kinect? Why can't you just plug that into your Xbox One Kinect? So some people out there might have two Kinect. Yeah. I mean,
the PS4's actually got a camera, but I don't know.
Yes, it's only just been talked about that.
Yeah, I don't know if it comes with it.
No, you
I was going to say
you have to buy it separately.
So they give you the option.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you can film yourself in 3D.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy.
And I think the speakers on it were like ridiculously high quality.
Yeah, it does seem good, but no price details for that yet.
No, exactly.
So we're not sure if the price difference between the consoles might not even make up the price of the PlayStation iToy.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
basically like you know the new iToy. Live streaming on both consoles.
Yeah, you know, you're saying Xbox One is on Twitch.
Yeah, that is kind of for most people that will be a big deal.
Yeah.
The fact that it's has a partnership with Twitch means you'll be reaching a bigger audience. But PlayStation has the same sharing feature. It's just not through Twitch. It's through their own service.
What they said in PlayStation is it's constantly recording what you're doing. So if you press the button, you can actually just watch like your past minute of gameplay.
That's how good the processor is that it's constantly keeping a kind of a constant recording, but only when you press the button will it actually then pick up the last minute and then carry on.
Well, hasn't it got like a secondary chip? So you can like so if you like downloading something, you can download that in the background and play a game without any.
Both have 8 GB of RAM, but the PlayStation has an extra 512 megabyte card of RAM, which basically means it just has an extra bit more processor to kind of keep up with what you're doing. But I think that is assigned just for the streaming. I think.
Yes.
Or no, this was it. It's assigned to your like your background apps.
Okay.
So you can kind of constantly be doing that. Xbox actually has the same thing, it doesn't have the separate RAM. It just works off its own 8 gig set. Obviously, PlayStation, it has the new DualShock Controller 4.
Yes.
With the touch
screen and the lights, the light on the back, which I think has actually been implemented in certain games. I know they said like in Killzone, I think when you die, it goes like flashes red.
Yeah.
And
which might be annoying, but we'll have to see.
Things like that. I mean,
we get to see really how the touchscreen is going to affect gameplay. Because on the Vita, you had you were just touching. It was like a Rubik's cube. You had to kind of just touch loads of things at once. But we'll have to see how they implement that.
Okay, so we're going to do launch titles and exclusives.
Yeah. So games that are coming out for both consoles. We have Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. We have Battlefield 4. We have Call of Duty Ghosts. We have FIFA 14. We have Just Dance 14. We have we have Lego Marvel Alliance. We have Madden 25, NBA 14. I think Need for Speed is coming out for both, and Watch Dogs is, and there might be a few more, but that's pretty much the list of release games for the two consoles. Now on to exclusives for the Xbox One. We have
start off with the main one. The
main one,
Halo.
Yeah. We're not sure when it's going to come out. That's not a launch title,
no.
But that is going to be coming out sometime. That will always be an exclusive for Microsoft.
Yeah, exactly.
No doubt. You know what I mean? Another exclusive will be Forza. It's always been exclusive for
Forza
Microsoft.
5.
Forza 5. KI.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. I mean, liking fighting games. It's just nice to see a fighting game. Full stop. Yeah. But you know that might interest some people. Titanfall.
That was good.
That does look good. It's been getting loads of awards, so we'll have to see how that does. Rise, Son of Rome.
Yes, adventure, action game.
It looks like Xbox's version of God of War to me.
There you go.
That's what it looks like. What else we have? Fighter Within. That is a Kinect-based fighting game.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's been Dead Rising 3. Actually, people out there would have probably been going. Dead Rising. Mentioned Dead Rising. Crimson Dragon.
Yeah, no,
Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, that was like one of the ones that got shown at E3, and I was like, oh, they've got it there.
But then the gameplay didn't look fantastic.
No, it didn't. So I was like,
it looked like it looked like a
shooter,
a fighter kind of a fighter plane game, but with dragons. That's what it looked to me, and I think that is this card done.
Okay. So, what release titles for am I doing? I'm doing my release titles now for the PS4.
Yeah.
Deep Down,
a Capcom title.
That looks sick.
It does look awesome.
From what we can assume, it looks like a fantasy RPG.
That's what we would guess.
Similar to Dragon's Dogma or Skyrim. It's like I think what it showed was like you were like a knight, sword, shield.
Yeah, kind of classic, a very Dragon's Dogma look-wise, but with like ridiculously
in like a cave, and then wasn't like a dragon going in, and you saw like all the flames going around.
Yeah.
So, Destiny.
No, this looks good actually. I think this looks really good. Like if someone said you got to choose between Destiny and Titanfall, I would choose Destiny between the two.
Am I right in saying Destiny is made by the company that made Halo?
Bungie. But I think it's Bungie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Bungie.
I think it is anyway, or it might be Titanfall. One of the two are made by Bungie, but I just can't remember.
Diablo 3.
Yeah, which had been released for PS3, but
already, yeah.
But because that's an exclusive to PlayStation, full stop.
And a free game that you get if you're subscribed to PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Is Drive Club.
Which looks good. I mean, it just looks like a good game, just a generally good game.
Yeah. And then, as Sam said before, there's obviously a lot more release titles, but we said that they're on both.
Yes.
Okay, so exclusives to the PS4. Infamous Second Son.
Yes. Which I think looks awesome.
Killzone Shadowfall.
Which also looks pretty good.
Knack. I think that's like the kind of more one to appeal for like kids.
I would say so, yeah.
I think that's like the kind of new character they're going for, and I think it was to show off the how many things it can have going off on the screen. You know, because you can like break into those pieces. Like it was like
look good.
Yeah, it looked like a good little adventure game. The Witcher.
Yeah, I think that's coming out in like the launch, like a few months afterwards. Yeah, launch window.
The Order. Now that looked really good.
That did look good.
Was it like set in 1886?
But with like kind of modern kind of Twitch, like futuristic bits here and there, like weapons and stuff. That looked really, really good.
Daylight.
That looked pretty good, kind of indie title.
Yeah. One game, how have we not mentioned this, that's coming out for both? No time soon, but Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, we don't know whether that's coming out for both yet.
No.
We will have to find it.
Yeah.
So is that all of them?
I think so.
That is all of them. Yes, I mean, I'm sure we've probably missed a few that have probably only just been released today or something. Like only been talked about today. But I mean, personally, I would still choose PlayStation. To be honest, I mean,
I'm getting a PS4. I still haven't decided whether I'm getting one on the release day, but I will be getting a PS4 and I won't be getting Xbox One.
Actually, there's one. I mean, there's probably a few things we've missed. I mean, it's inevitable. I mean, this topic could go on for years, but we did hear that the actual controllers for Xbox One will be. I think it might be £60 or a bit more. I can't exactly remember the price. But then we're not sure how much the PS4 controllers are going to cost. So at the minute, it's all a bit up in the air, really. I think many people are kind of they can't decide between the two.
I mean, Sony bossed it at E3.
Oh, they did.
Not lie. I mean, they stole the show.
But then Microsoft have been trying to claw their way back. Have they done enough for you people? Write below in the comments and tell us whether you'll be going Xbox One or PS4, or you can tell us whether our details have swayed you one way or the other.
Yeah. But we're saying PS4.
Yeah.
I'm saying PS4.
I would say PS4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
See you next time, guys.
All right. Bye bye.